All right, guys, just want to take a minute to talk to you about Star Wars: The Old Republic. Got kind of mixed feelings on the game at this point. Reason being, I have not been playing it. I left the game in the community a while back to go find another game to play. And I've heard some good things about the game. I've heard some bad things about the game. And here lately, I'm hearing more bad than I am good. And that's really not a good thing. It's not a good look at all. Um, so what saves it at this point? Well, a lot better communication between the devs of the game and the community, and a community manager who doesn't want to make herself not accessible to the community. Like one of the main things you need is a good community manager to be able to have your community provide you the feedback that they feel comfortable providing you. If you've got, you know, a community manager that mutes, that calls people out, that freezes post, or has a AI bot running on the forums with the AI turned up so strong that if you say anything about the company, you automatically catch a warning and your comments taken down. That's ridiculous. Okay, that's ridiculous. Two kinds of feedback. There's constructive feedback, and then there's what we call destructive feedback. Constructive feedback is easy. They're telling you their thoughts, their feelings, and they're doing it and communicating it to you in a way that you can actually pull the feedback out. All right, then there's destructive feedback. Destructive feedback is the feedback that's just meant to get a response from you and to get you pissed off, basically. And, there's two kinds of feedback. The problem that you have as a community manager or as a developer is that both feedbacks are valid. If you look at both feedbacks and read through them, you can actually see why they're being so combative on destructive and constructive criticism. It's literally right there for you. There's no way not to be able to find it unless somebody just puts down game sucks. That's all. And then you could kind of disregard that one because they're probably not going to tell you why it sucks. They're just going to say it sucks. So you just ball that one up, throw it in the trash somewhere. But other than that, like, there has got to be better communications. Like when you doing stuff like raising cartel market prices on shit that nobody can see. Yeah, they're going to find it later and they're going to say something, and the response shouldn't be, oh yeah, well, we did that way back when. And, that shouldn't have been that should have been part of the response, but the other part of the response should have been at least some kind of apology for the community. They found it, they brought your attention, they're wanting answers on why you snuck a change in and didn't write a patch note. Like, and don't tell me you can't write a patch note. I'll tell you that right now. Don't tell me any of you can't write a patch note, because your asses are all over Twitter and Blue Sky every fucking day spewing garbage about anything that nobody wants to hear about. Like, you could at least write a patch note, right? There is no, I didn't have time to do it. You had plenty of time to post on whatever social media thread you posted on. You could have posted a damn patch note. It's not that hard. All right. Now, with that being covered, okay, the next thing we got to look at is players. Players, you guys got to provide the feedback the best you can. If you can't provide the feedback and you can't articulate the feedback, then that's going to fall ultimately on the developer, actually, because if you're being banned on the forums or you're being banned off the Swtor forums, then, or the Reddit thread or wherever that you would post your feedback, then that is a key issue with the development team itself or the community management team. Now, going forward, let's hope this game improves. Like the two writers that I watched, I read some interview that they did, I think with Cal, and in the in the thing that I read, I read what they said about how they how they write the Star Wars story. However, if you go in the game and play the damn thing that they've written, it's completely the opposite of what they're describing there. So I'm not sure, I'm not quite sure how you're going to pass that off as that being the whole truth there, since obviously Ray Charles conceded it's not, right? And he's dead and he was blind when he was here. So you guys got to like literally buckle down for the next year, man. Like I want to see the game continue. I'm sure a bunch of other people want to see the game continue, but you're running it into the ground and you got to stop. And with that, that's all I got to say. All right. All right, guys. Have a good one. Later.